We are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. But tonight we begin Week 8 with a good matchup for you here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone, as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
On the first snap, here's Mayfield. And incomplete to open things up.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now a third-round pick a year ago. Here's Rachaad White.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape, because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield, and that's incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, and that'll bring up 2nd down. You look at this Buffalo defense. They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Now Mayfield.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
They're such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, alert!
And again, it's Mayfield. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught at the 25. They'll have the first down and more than that. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Bills 0. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And no thought of a return here for Hines.
At their own 25-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. On 1st down, Allen. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Well, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Bucs are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So they gave up the big play on the touchdown in the first drive, Charles, and now they were looking for a big play of their own. Instead, they throw the interception.
And, Brandon, they came right out and went for it, trying to push the ball downfield. But remember, the other side ran a few plays before their big one, so they got a little impatient there, and it cost them.
And now the rookie's free. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Opting to run again here with White. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rachaad White, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. McLaughlin for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen going deep for Diggs. And incomplete on the deep ball. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
To the air, Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 37. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Lavonte David. And the Buccaneers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
That's out wide for Palmer. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? guys have a little extra pep in their step, you go to them early and often.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Play action now. Here's Mayfield rolling to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick this up on the ground right. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. Now Mayfield. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Out to his left. And a dump off to White. And shooting him off now open field. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
The Bucs on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hey, we're 33.
Mayfield off the play fake. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Cade Otton, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers take a 3-touchdown lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Shaquille Barrett. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So now on fourth down, Sam Martin on to punt for Buffalo. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That's taken it around the 40. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
At their own 43-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
A gain there of 21 yards.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Airing this one out for Evans. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
That's caught by Durham. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Did he get the feet down? Yes. Touchdown. Chris Godwin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are able to add on to their first half lead. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Buccaneers 28, Bills nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And no thought of a return here for Hines.
At their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Harris running straight ahead. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Stephon Diggs. And finally brought down at the 43. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
21 more yards. That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Again, it's Harris on second down. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 52 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On play action, Allen. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side with Harris. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. He finds his way into the secondary again on this drive. They might want to try getting him down a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, what do they call that? 3rd level run, 1st level being the D-line, and linebacker 2nd level, and the secondary the 3rd. When you block it up well and you make the secondary do all the tackling, that will wear on a defense.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run again with Harris. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
What you're working with. Teamwork. Come on, baby.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Diggs in motion right.
Alert, alert, alert. Hey, hold.
Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Damian Harris in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they broke it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick first down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Harris going to get it again on second down. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 88 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, Allen.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Bucs are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already, but bad enough that you know you can't toss an interception to open the second half. This just ratchets up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Baker going to change it up.
At the 50-yard line.
On second down, they'll run with White. There he goes, left side. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rachaad White, his second touchdown of the night. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. McLaughlin for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 47 yards.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. Allen now on first down. Touchdown Bills. Stephon Diggs. 29 yards. And the Bills are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
On third down, Mayfield. Open man, it's Palmer. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
A gain of 12. First down, Tampa Bay.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. He's going to wind up and air it out. It's caught inside the 25. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Mayfield. He's got White here. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Mayfield looks to throw. He'll buy some time right. Gets the check down throw to White. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another second and goal. From the gun, Mayfield. This will be caught just inside the 10. Touchdown. Trey Palmer, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are able to add on to that lead. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Next to score, Buccaneers 42, Bills 14.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Oh, good move. And he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 38-yard line.
131 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
Oh, Bills.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Going deep for Diggs.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm, but this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
Now Allen going to change it up. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
On second down, this is Harris. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 29. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. It's brought in by Harris. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Allen going to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
2nd and 10.
Now a give, running left is Harris. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And they're going to speed things up here.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Steps away to his left.
And throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
One final try here for Allen. Flushed out right. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Bills get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think we're leading by ample margin already. That actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's starting to look like that 3-game losing streak is going to be a thing of the past here. Coming up 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
1-yard gain.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Looking for White on the deep ball.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And with the way things have gone so far tonight, I figured this was going to be a touchdown because he's wide open. But instead, the ball's laid out just a bit too far, and they come up empty.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Mayfield going to switch things up here.
And the Buccaneers first down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
The Bucs on third down. They haven't been stopped yet. A perfect 7 for 7. This is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Throwing, Mayfield. He's going to air one out. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. They hand this off to Harris. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Here's Allen. And that is incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Here's Mayfield. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll go up the middle with White.
120 yards on the ground for him so far.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw, Mayfield.
He'll get that out to the flat to White.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. 4th down, Mayfield.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down, it would appear. Yes, he does by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2.
Airing this one out for Evans. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Mike,
Mike Evans. 38 yards.
And the Bucs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
McLaughlin for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped it to 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Alert! Alert!
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Throwing on first down is Allen. He's going to let it fly. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Not even a play?
Allen looks to throw on second down.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And again, it's Allen. He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. A super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
At the 23-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hines. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time is running.